You know, folks, it is so freaking cool when you get a clean version and a raced version of the same paint scheme. We're going to be taking a closer look at Kyle Busch's 2019 Auto Club 400 raced winning Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry. Howdy, folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again, back with another NASCAR Diecast review. And today's car is going to be Kyle Busch's 2019 Auto Club 400 raced winning Toyota Camry. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get this out of the box. Alrighty, folks. So here is the diecast. As you can tell, this thing is just freaking coated in confetti, and I will have a side-by-side comparison with the clean version of this diecast. Stay tuned for that. So over here on the nose, you got the Interstate Batteries logo that you can't even see, which I love. I think that's great that they didn't, push it off so you could put Interstate Batteries there. No, I'm glad they didn't throw a hissy fit like Toyota did with Eric Jones's Daytona win. So over here on the nose, you got the Toyota logo. You got Camry. You do have some grill tape there. I mean, even the confetti is all the way down to the splitter. It's kind of like pushed up, like it's kind of at an angle, kind of pushed up. I like that. You got Joe Gibbs Racing, Moog, Edelbrock, Sunoco. Pan over here, you got an 18 decal, which is kind of skewy. But honestly, generally, the logo placement on raced win diecasts is much better than your normal standard release because these are photographically matched. They take the reference photos and they design a template based upon it. So it's not some Joe Schmo over at Joe Gibbs Racing that, took an off day, came back all woozy, and said, okay, let's send this to Lionel Racing, and then they put a diecast out. No, they actually get the design. I got this. I don't know if they still do it like this. I remember watching one of the Lionel Racing's episodes of The Fix, I believe it was, and they were showing how they were designing Jimmy Johnson's 2016 championship diecast. And it was really freaking cool how they placed each individual confetti piece. It's freaking cool. Over here to the left side of the car, and I feel the need to remind you that the 2020 Interstate Batteries car blows this thing away. If you want to check out a review of that, I have it in the description below. But like I said, we're still going to review this really cool diecast. Of course, the Auto Club 400 is this weekend, so it's kind of cool how last weekend we reviewed the Las Vegas race to win diecast before the Las Vegas Cup race, and of course we're reviewing the Auto Club 400 race win diecast from 2019. You can't see Kyle's name there. You got two race win stickers. Of course, that's for Phoenix and Auto Club. You got Stanley. I really don't remember seeing a Stanley logo on a diecast for Kyle Busch. That's quite interesting. So you got Interstate Batteries. Oh god, some terrible decal quality there. You got Reen, you got Joe Gibbs Racing, you got the M&M's package there. You got Mobile One, Freightliner, Doosan, or is it Doosan? Mac Tools, Simeon's, Lincoln Welders, don't know what that is, and Sherwin-Williams. And I love these little pop rivets on the side here. I love that. I love that little extra detail. Makes the cars look a little bit more lifelike, if you ask me. You got Mechanics Wear, 3M Cannon, Lincoln Welders once again. Got the beautiful 18 there. I love that. Very, very nice. Two logos on the B post. You got Toyota and Joe Gibbs Racing, NASCAR Race Car, Goodyear Eagle. Pretty nice. Over here to the back end of this car, you got Interstate Batteries, but the batteries on it is actually in red. I like that. You don't see that on the hood. You don't see it on the side. No, you get to see that on the back end of the car. I like the batteries. And, of course, you got the John 316. That is really cool. You got Toyota. You got the Interstate Batteries. 18 right there. You got I Am Second. Toyota Camry. Notice the Toyota Camry logo. It's either it's too dark or is it trying to represent like a chrome kind of feel to it, like a badge plate on your your sedan. That's what it kind of reminds me of. And then over here to the right side of the car, now this one's definitely got some changes and some detail. Not only do you have a very dirt affected side skirt, you got the big old arrow right there for the Jackman. You do got the exhaust plate. I guess that's what you call it. It doesn't even have the exhaust bumps in the mold. That's quite interesting. And over here to the roof of the car, you got the 18 there, just coated with confetti. You could barely read it, but it says outrageously dependable. And you got JDGibbsLegacy.com. Well, folks, it is time to compare both of these die casts, and you can see right away, I mean, it's a night and day difference. I mean, this looks like a test car compared to this thing. The logos are pretty much the same, you know, that's the same logo, that's the same logo, but you can just see how this one has more of a realistic touch. You got the pop rivets down here, a little bit better, I think, fading. I just think it looks a lot more realistic. If you exclude the confetti, just the little details, a lot more realistic to the real car. Then over here to the right side of the car, you can see how the Interstate Batteries logo here is a little skewy compared to the top, and it just, I mean, it's a night and day difference, you know. And the green, it feels like it's a little darker to me on the bottom compared to the top car, which is quite interesting enough. You even got confetti over here on the race car logo. I mean, just wow. I mean, you even got, you know, your dirt and stuff from the burnout, you know, your tires and all that. And of course the side skirt, I mean, this thing's plain Jane. This one's got all kinds of added detail and effects, which are always nice. Even the taillights look a little different too. That's interesting. Over here to the roof of the car now. I mean, just wow. You could see the I would guess you could call it the clean version. It got the muddy version. So much confetti on the top of this Camry. You could read it clearly, outrageously dependable there. This is, well, it's pretty difficult. The entire 18 is just about coated. You go over here to the nose, and I mean, just wow, bro. Look at that confetti. I mean, this looks like a patriotic die cast, and this looks like a plain Jane car. I mean, that is insane how much confetti is on this car. And then you go over here to the nose of the car as well, and just wow, dude. I mean, one thing's for sure, they got the Camry font pretty much the right size. But I mean, you can notice how the Joe Gibbs Racing logo is much smaller in this one, as well as the side contingencies. You can see these are drastically bigger than your standard Interstate Batteries Camry. But I mean, you can just see the level of detail, man. It is very, very intriguing. I wish we could get a little bit more of this style of detail in here. I'm not talking about racewear markings. I'm just saying, like, the grill inlet looks more realistic compared to the diecast release, if you ask me. I just feel like things look a little bit more three-dimensional on the raced version diecasts compared to this one, which might be because they're a little lazy. They're a little lazy and they want to mass produce it. You know, take that for what you will, but pretty freaking cool, man. Wow. And then over here to the caboose of this review. In the back end of the car, not much happening. You can see how the Toyota logo is a little bit more bolder on the raced version, which is the right one. The Interstate Batteries logo has that outlining on this one, and the right one really doesn't. It's a little bit smaller. But you can see how the Camry logo is very similar, it's just a little bit lighter on the non-raced version. And oh my god, look at that chip on the taillight. Wow. I think that's from Duralast Cup Racing. I don't think that's from the Lionel, but who knows, maybe it is. But yeah, that is pretty neat. You still have the same deck lid logo, but of course you got some good old confetti up on top. And of course, this would not be a NASCAR Authentics review without, well, the race-winning card. Of course, there's no Monster Energy logos here, but you got Kyle Busch, Interstate Batteries Racing. I like that. Auto Club 400 race version. Auto Club Winner 400, Fontana, California, March 17th, 2019. And I tell you what, man, when this race was ran, I was sick as a freaking dog. The race blew. It sucked. I felt so bad watching this race. I don't remember exactly at this time. I don't know if it was allergies or I had food poisoning. Oh my god, it was so bad, dude. I usually stand up for every NASCAR race. Like, I watched the television standing up. I had to sit down for this race. I was so sick. And Kyle Busch just blew the doors off the competition. There was no passing. I'll be honest with you. It was a terrible watch. But it was still something to do. So you got March 17th, 2019, 2 hours, 47 minutes, and 42 seconds. If you ask me, we should run 500 miles at California since there's only one race. And since Michigan doesn't do 500 miles, I think we should just have a 500 miler at Auto Club Speedway. Started fourth, 200 total laps, only 4 cautions, which of course 2 of them are for stages, so you really can't count those. So really 2 cautions, 134 laps, man. That is a tremendous amount of laps led, and of course margin of victory 2.3 seconds. No contest there. Alrighty, folks. that is it for today's review. Let me know what y'all think about this 2019 Auto Club 400 race winning Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry driven by Rowdy Busch. Down below in the comment section, let me know. Make sure to give the video a big thumbs up. Thank y'all so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram at Diecastbuffet. Post a lot of cool NASCAR custom stuff, just, pre-race predictions, all that good stuff. Go follow me over there. We're getting closer to 4,000 followers, so, go over there and help me out a little bit. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you're having a great day, great night, whenever you're watching it. Diecast Buffet, signing off.